Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about symbolism. I'm going to talk to you guys about the actual definition of symbolism, why it is important, how the authors can use symbolism in their works to help symbolize objects and make them have a new meaning. And then I'm just going to talk to you about some of the most notable uses of symbolism in books or poems or works of art. Everyone has had or at least read a book with symbolism in it. I want everybody to think during my speech some of the best uses of symbolism you have ever heard or at least written to. I love when authors use symbolism to describe different objects or objects with a new meaning, because it really just helps bring new life to that object and also bring a new aspect to the story and actually bring like a meaning to the story. Symbolism, I'm going to talk to you guys first about the actual definition of symbolism. Symbolism is the use of symbols in books, poems, or even like stories to symbolize ideas by giving them new meanings that aren't the actual definition of the object. When something represents another thing, like symbolism can be like darkness, like you don't want to like represent darkness is bad, darkness means bad things. Or like sunshine can mean happiness, it can bring smiles to people's faces. It's important to give a whole new meaning to something whenever you're using symbolism. You can't use the same or even close to a meaning. Like a smile, smiles for symbolism can be just happiness or gratefulness. You're just trying to be friendly. Second, I'm gonna tell you guys how authors can use symbolism in books to help kind of bring that symbol alive and kind of bring a new meaning to it. Symbolism, it can happen, the author can use it, and it's just by human nature. Whenever humans are writing or reading books, it's human nature for them to think of symbols or symbolism, because it just brings a whole new meaning to an object or something that you would have never thought. And you would just be like, oh my gosh, like that's amazing. Like I would have never thought that meant bravery or that meant friendship. And finally, I want to talk to you guys about some of the most notable sources or notable symbols in books or stories. First, I want to talk to you guys about J.K. Rowling's and the Harry Potter series. She does a wonderful job in Harry Potter with his scar. His scar means bravery. It's his last battle, and he was brave enough to actually go get it, and like he's had that scar his whole life. Like he's been brave. Another example of symbolism is Edgar Allan Poe and the Black Raven. The Black Raven means darkness. It means bad things. You don't want to see that Black Raven. It's kind of like a black cat. Black cats can be a symbol of Halloween. And finally, William Shakespeare does a amazing job in his works of art with symbolism. Like the stage is the whole world, and the people on the stage are the people in the world trying to work together and get something, get content created. Everybody uses or at least has seen symbolism in their life. I want to bring back something that I brought up at the beginning of the speech. What is one of the best uses of symbolism you guys have seen?